Hello lovelies, so I thought I'd just do a quick few swatches and just show you what I've got in the way of lipsticks at the moment and lip colours at the moment that I'm really loving. So I'm going to dive right in with the ones I have from L'Oreal that are the Shine Stain Splash, Glam Shine Stain Splash, something like that. It's a real mouthful. Wouldn't want to say it 6 times fast when you're not sober. So that's them. That's the collection I have. I have 4 of them in the colours 101 Lolita, 102 Romy, 200 Princess, and 400 Eve. So I'll just swatch those in order on the back of my hand for you, just so you can see what it looks like. They're all fairly sheer. What I really love about them, they taste and smell very, very slightly sweet, but it's not overpowering. I find a lot of lip glosses really overpowering smell-wise and taste-wise. They're just icky for me because I'm very kind of sensitive to that kind of thing. So yeah, it's nice to come across ones that aren't so in my face, as it were, as just opposed to on my face. They're also really moisturising, and for what's basically just a stain or a gloss, they last really well. So that's them on the back of my hand. In left to right, that's Lolita, Romy, Princess, and Eve, with Eve being the purple one. So you can see they're all very sheer. They're all quite sheer. So except for Princess. Princess is sheer, but it's fairly vibrant. They're all, except for Princess, they're all fairly subtle. I just love them. I will repurchase Princess, which is my current favourite coral, when I run out. Well, it's somewhere between a coral and a watermelon. Whatever it is, it's lovely, and I just adore this. I wear it whenever I'm wearing teal or green, and it's just gorgeous. Next up, I have 2 of the 6-hour Glam Shine Gloss Brilliance, also from L'Oreal, in 110 Addictive Peach and 405 Fresh Tangerine. No prizes for guessing which is which, and I'll just swatch those as well. Oh dear. Just next to the other 2. These are a bit more sticky than the others, and I find they don't last as well because they're not a stain. On the other hand, they've got golden shimmer in them, and I am a sucker for that. I totally am. And I really do love the shade of the Addictive Peach. It's just lovely. These are a little more intense than the others. You can see them near my thumb. The orange one is the Fresh Tangerine, and the other one is Addictive Peach. They're a little more intensely coloured, and they're a lot more sticky. And not as moisturising, but I just love the colour, and they do last fairly well. They're not 6 hours by any stretch of the imagination, not on me. Not sure where they get these numbers from, but anyway. But they're not bad. They're definitely. I'll definitely repurchase the Addictive Peach. I'm not sure about the Fresh Tangerine. If I want an orange, I'm still okay. I can just use the Princess, and that's just better for me. So moving right along to some stuff I got yesterday. And haven't really trialed yet, the Rimmel 1000 Kisses non-transfer lip tints, lip stains, lip stain and balm in Carry On Cherry and Eternal Blossom. I'll just swatch those 2. Now these are like a marker pen format. I had a go at these yesterday afternoon, and I found them a bit awkward to apply, to be honest. I kind of had to use the side of it to actually get my lips. Maybe my lips are a funny shape. Also, they smell a bit sickly, which I'm not a fan of, so I'll just put a couple of stripes. Oh, and 1000 Kisses. I didn't even get 1 kiss out of either of these because they wore off before my husband got home yesterday evening. So, you know, I'm not convinced on the 1000 Kisses marketing shtick. So the darker one is the Carry On Cherry, and the lighter one there is the Eternal Blossom. I mean, I'm not wild about the colours either. They're not bad. They're just not great. They're okay because they're cheap, but I'm honestly not sure whether or not these will rot the bottom of my makeup bag or they'll actually get used. So yeah, I'm very unconvinced. Okay, moving right along to Revlon. I've got 2 of their Colorburst lip glosses in Sizzle, which is the bright screaming orange, and Strawberry, which is pink again with shimmer. It's doing it. Not just me, there's a trend here, isn't there? Me and shimmer. But anyway, moving right along, I'll swatch those two because, well, I'm here and my hand is already kind of full of stuff, so what's a little more? Now, Sizzle really is a screamingly bright orange. On me, it looks like a true red, which should tell you something a bit strange about my colouring. But I like it. I do like it. It's just really... what I don't like about it is it's really sticky and comes off really easily, so I'm forever reapplying it. It's kind of nice though because I know when to reapply it because of how sticky it is and how obvious it feels on. But yeah, that's its redeeming feature. I don't mind them, but I'm probably not going to rebuy them. I'll get the L'Oreal ones in preference next time when I run out of these. There's no real reason to keep them around. Next up, I have the Revlon Lip Butter in Sweet Tart, which is a lovely bright. It's just it's kind of on it's very neutral, brightish pink. It's very moisturizing. It's really good as kind of a lip balm replacement. It's that bottom one there. I'm kind of slowly working my way up my arm. And it's very similar in shade to the strawberry. It's just a bit lighter. It wears off really easily, so this one gets used more as a lip balm than a lip colour as such, because I just am forever reapplying it, which annoys me slightly, but you know, so it goes. The next one from Revlon I have is a liquid lipstick in Top Tomato, which is actually interesting. It comes out a very matte finish on me, which isn't great, just because my colouring doesn't really work that way very much. So I'll just swatch that a bit on my arm. I'll have to take this with makeup remover because this is the only thing I've found that really lasts on me. I had it on overnight and it was there the next morning, and that's that red streak. It's a true red. It's not at all a blue red. It's down the line of true red. It's not warm. It's not cool. It's a flat true red. Matte doesn't work for me as a finish, so I just get some champagne pigment from Illamasqua I think it's in the one I use is in Furor, and I just dab it on my cupid's bow and in the centre, and it gives me a bit of an ombre lip effect and just really works for me. So I love this. This is going to get a lot of use. Next from Revlon is my Soft Silver Rose. Now this is a lovely little pink lipstick. I like it except that it just, and I'm going to switch over to, let me see if I can find a spot. Oh, I can see a spot there. There we go. I've put it in between the verticals and the horizontals there. This looks like I've been to kindergarten or something, but anyway, I like it. It's a lovely colour, except it's got a frost effect on the lips. It doesn't come off on my arm. It didn't come up when I did a swatch test until I put it on, and then it was frosty, and I was like, oh no. For some reason, frost finishes just make me look dead. Like a member of the undead. More so than pure black lipstick, which is odd, but, you know, that's how it goes. But I love this. I just want to know how I can mattify it or something. If anyone's got any tips on how to mattify a lipstick, that'd be, or make it a gloss rather than a frost. Anything unfrost a lippy, please let me know in the comments below. I want to get my money. I want to get mileage out of this because I do actually like the color, just not the finish, or you know, or a different one of similar variety. I don't know. Last of my drugstore lippies, I've got one that I'm going to get rid of pretty soon. I think is Max Factor in 510 English Rose. It's not the Lipfinity series. I can't remember what it's called. Moisture Surge or something. I don't really have anything positive to say about. The color's okay, not great, but it's colour, but it's not awesome. Down the bottom there, it's a warm pink. It's a warm, slightly beige pink. There's nothing wrong with it, except that it tastes and smells like tobacco. I can't explain it. It just does. I put it on my lips, and I'm like, I have to get it off because I'm not a smoker. And I don't particularly enjoy the taste of tobacco, so. Yeah, and that's what it tastes like to me. I don't think that's intentional. I don't know if I got a bad one or something. But, yeah, it's terrible. I need to find you. Any smokers out there want this? You might be able to deal with it. Okay, so that's it for my drugstore ones. I do have some mid-end ones. I don't have any high-end ones yet. I don't know. Depends what you consider mid and high-end. Anyway, moving right along. I've got a Bobbi Brown lip gloss in 22 Lily Rose. Yeah, this is the first lip gloss I bought. And it's sticky and doesn't last very long, but it's pretty. So I'll just swatch that beside the top tomato, which is that big red vertical streak. So it's a light sheer color. It's not bad. It's just not great. And because it wears off so fast, for the money, you know, if I was going for something similar, I'd go for the strawberry from Revlon, or, you know, either that or the Romy from L'Oreal, or the Addictive Peach, also from L'Oreal. I mean, it's one of those colours. I'm going to finish this and I'm not going to repurchase it just because I've got better ones for cheaper that work better for me. Nothing against the colour's lovely, but their formula just doesn't work so well. Nearly there. Clinique Intense Chubby Stick in Heftiest Hibiscus. Ooh. I got this in Australia for the flight back to London because I needed something to moisturise my lips on the flight, and I didn't have any, and glosses, they sometimes get really annoyed because they're a liquid. Blah, 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 blah. You know how it goes. And the only one I had on me really was the one in this, and this is in the clear tube, so I got this just before coming back. It's fairly intensively moisturising. It lasts for a surprisingly long time. It's not as good as an actual balm. Well, it's not as good as most of the balms I use day to day, because I get really easily dry, cracked lips. I mean, I'll get them overnight. I'll wake up and, oh, bleeding lips again. Lovely, that's wonderful. So much for wearing lipstick today. So yeah, that's no fun. It's gross. So I'm unusually picky when it comes to that. But no, this is still quite good. I just can't use it as my only form of moisturisation on my lips for 30 hours, which is how long it takes door to door from Brisbane to London. So that's it on that big streak. So as you can see, it is pretty intensely coloured. It's probably, aside from the top tomato, probably one of the top tomato, Heftiest Hibiscus, and Princess are probably the three most intensely pigmented standard colours I have, and the most non-sheer opaque. But they're all lovely. I love them all. Last but definitely weirdest is my Illamasqua lip gloss in Violet, which is a green lip gloss. Now, I do occasionally goth it up, you know, as you do, and instead of going for the traditional black route, which looks a bit stark and dead on me, and not in a good gothy pale way, just in a you've done it wrong way, I like the green, which is less stark, and it's just nice. I do find the formula not last very long, but it's such a lovely colour. On the other hand, yeah, it not lasting very long is a slight issue for me, but I am trying to get around that because it is such an awesome colour. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Anyway, that's about it for me. Let me know if there are any videos you want me to do down in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later, lovelies. Have a